And so today we will be talking about building a tricky smart contract bot built on Solidity that gives me an easy passive income. In a few words, my bot, which I call a front-running bot, allows you to automatically trade a given token for the Ethereum blockchain without having to go through the typical transaction methods. This is going to allow us to sniff the mempool, or basically look for transactions that are pending to be made within a block. And it is going to allow us to inject our transaction with a higher gas fee, 1 gwei higher than the transaction which is trying to be entered. This will allow our transaction to be processed first, and then we will also process a sell order within the same block. So essentially, the victim's transaction gets sandwiched between ours, and we make a profit after slippage difference in the transaction. To start off, make sure you have MetaMask installed and connected to the Ethereum mainnet. If you don't have MetaMask installed, I will put the link in the description on how to install it. So we go to Remix Ethereum, which is a Web3 application allowing us to develop, deploy, compile, and launch smart contracts, which are coded in the Solidity language. You can find the link in the description below. Head over to the sidebar on the left and create a new contract under Contracts folder. We're going to name it bot.sol. So next, if you look at the description, I've included a link to this code. You just need to copy and paste that. This is our front-runner bot contract that I've created. A couple of items to look at here are lines 50 and 51. If you follow those addresses on Etherscan, you will see that these are the addresses of wrapped Ether token, which will be competing with them. You can specify the coin target by filling lines 50 and 51, or leave them unchanged for scanning for new liquidity pairings. Yep, as you see, it's the official wrapped Ether address. Always check that. So let's get back to Remix now that we have our bot file ready. Let's compile it. As you see, it is built with 0.6.6 version of Solidity. Now under compiler, we're going to select our version to 0.6.6 so it matches our contract. Make sure the language is set to Solidity and EVM version to compiler default. Now we need to click on the compile bot.sol button and wait for the file to compile. So now we're going to deploy this to our wallet. Go over to Deploy and run Transactions in Remix. Here we need to select Injected Web3 as the environment. Once you've clicked that, MetaMask will be connected to Remix,